Hey. Peace. How is everybody? Hiya, hiya. How you doing? How is everybody? Hi, Miss Deborah. Hi. I am glad you're here. I'm Kathy, and I'm have this page and YouTube channel, Kathy's Online Sales, and I do that so that I can show everybody what's available for sale, what we're doing, what we're up to, what my niece and her husband have for sale, what my son has for sale, and it's putting information out there too. If you need any, or you can ask any questions that you want to ask. It's mainly for our sales, but I like to be informative too. So anyway, today is February 21st, 2000. Look at me. I wrote 2021. I'm probably saying it too. Anyway, so the subject today is, what do we learn as resellers? And believe it or not, as resellers, that's all we do is study, 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 study. And the reason we do that is because you have to learn where to find your items. If you have some at home already and you just want to sell online or on Facebook, it's online. You have to learn how to use that site. You have to research to find out what your item average value is. You have to, because you can look online and see what something is selling for on eBay. But just because they have it listed on eBay doesn't mean that's what it sells for. So you have to look up solds, S-O-L-D-S, solds. And you have to, if you don't have inventory at home, you have to learn where you can get your inventory, what you want to sell the cheapest. Try to get a bargain at a yard sale, a thrift shop, a flea market, online. A lot of people get their stuff online on Facebook, believe it or not, and then they turn around and resell it someplace else. But that's smart. It's all about research. It's all about researching and learning, and especially those items that you get that are, you don't know what they are, and you just hunt and search and you ask questions, and then you find out, oh crap, that's what that is. And then once you know what it is, then you can research to find out what it sells for. We learn how to get rid of stuff really quick when it's time to move it. Okay, I'm tired. I'm sick of looking at it. Let's go. We donate it. We give it away for free online to individuals. Most of the things I try to donate, or if I have a big lot, then I will offer it up for somebody for free, for them to come and get the bulk. They have to bring a trailer, truck, whatever, and just get it out of here. And there's a lot of people that are willing to do that, especially this time of year is a good time of year to get rid of some stuff. People will come and get it for free. They'll pick it up. You have to make sure you say, must take all. That way it's done in one. If you want to donate it to your local charity, you probably have to make an appointment with them and see if they'll come and get it. Or you take it or get somebody else to take it for you. And that's kind of, we learn a lot of things as resellers because the item that you're trying to sell, It depends on whether it's collectible or not. There's a lot of things that go outrageous that is like ridiculous amounts of money. Um, there's also some things that are you create. Like I watched a live video last night. Can't remember where I saw it, whether it was on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, but it was live. And this lady was had her daughter on there with her, and her daughter is all about art, and she's a teenager, and she had no clue how much her artwork was worth. That's how good she was. So she had one piece of art that they were selling for her, and she was embarrassed and everything. Well, it ended up going for $60, and she about fell on the floor. So you have no clue. Your item is really not worth anything unless somebody's willing to pay for it. So just because you think something's worth $10 doesn't mean you're going to get $10 for it. It's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. Let's see, what else do we learn? We learn each site. We learn how to sell on eBay. We learn how to sell on Mercari because everybody's the same but a little bit different on how they operate. Facebook Marketplace has its rules. Everybody has their rules to sell items on. How you doing anyway, Deborah? I'm just rambling. It's the end of my video time, and I'm just like blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Oh, don't forget that once in a while, you'll run into something that is a large piece of furniture or something like that. And if you don't want to ship, if you say no shipping, if that person wants to take, the buyer wants to say, hey, will you ship it? And I say, no, I won't ship it. They beg you, cleaning house, took a break. Oh, good. I don't know about you, Deborah, but it's really a pretty day here. Anyway, so if they keep on, if they want to pay for shipping and they want to handle it, and you can figure out how to handle it, and they pay for it, I don't have a problem with that. So, you can sell furniture online, local. They go, oh, I really like that. I want it shipped to me. Or can I make arrangements to come from New Jersey to come pick? I've had people come from different states to pick stuff up. So, so anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of things that I've learned not to run after people on Facebook. Facebook has a lot of, what do you call no-shows? A lot of these places, there's OfferUp and stuff like that, and they have people say, I'm going to come and get it. I'll pick it up at 12 o'clock. And they don't tell you they're not coming. So I allow that person a half an hour. And if there's no communication, and I'll message them. If there's no communication after a half an hour, I will message them back and say, I'm sorry, I've got to go. And we'll go from there. So I won't chase the people, and I won't go out of my way to deliver the item for them. They have to come to me. But everybody's different. All the sellers are different. If you want to meet even Stephen, like at a shopping center near you, and it's near them, it's kind of in the middle, that's okay. Yeah, I kind of disregard them. If they're no shows, or if they give me a hard time, I can block them. But I know it's part of the reselling like that on Facebook. It's a lot of it. So I try to make the arrangements. I will be here at this time. Can you meet me here? And if they say, no, I can't, why don't you go here? No, this is where I'm going to be. And they'll either come and get it or not. So I try to make it to where I am not wasting my time by either going to work, or going to my sister's office, and that I can chit chat with them, or I can. I just don't like wasting time for no shows, but it's part of it, so I don't have a cow over it. But yeah, you can block people so that they don't do that again to you because it's rude. If they're going to tell me, I'm sorry, I can't make it, hey, I'm willing, that's fine. But if they don't communicate with me at all, you have to learn what works with you. Um, I know there's a lot of people that don't like to sell on different sites, but sometimes what won't sell on one site will sell on the other. It's weird, but you have different people, I guess. Hmm. So I use Macari as my clearance site so that I can't sell certain things on eBay. So I'll put them on there and they'll sell. I mean, it's like clearance, like last shot before it gets donated type deal. I like Macari. But Macari gives people incentives to buy. If they're going to give you $5 or $10 to buy something, hey, that's new people. Mm. Also, I'm talking to my son. We have to have an official meeting. I'm talking to my son about um, selling on YouTube. Um, I've been watching a lot of videos of people having auctions on YouTube. They have their own auctions. You're allowed to have your own auction on YouTube. And so I want to talk to my son about it. So I want everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can see if you want to be, entertain the idea or because sometimes it takes like an hour or two, probably 2 hours to have these auctions. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is do a preview and I'll post it on YouTube and here on Facebook, a preview of what's going to come up for auction because I want to try auction first and see where it goes. And then the people will pay for the shipping, so you'll be invoiced for your shipping and your what you bid on. And I want to try it that way. Everybody does it a little bit different. Some people don't. They just do a buy it now. This is what I got for sale for $10, free shipping, or you pay for shipping, that kind of thing. And the big sellers have, they do their auctions for sales, member only, but they have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers. So if it becomes a problem, we can do, the reason they do member only is because it rules out any fake bidders or fake purchases and you don't waste your time. But I'd rather waste my time that way than getting in the car and driving somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? And you give them a certain time limit, I guess, to pay. I don't know. See, I'm constantly every day researching, studying. This is the most, I didn't do this much studying in school. So it's a constant daily research when you're a reseller, daily. And that's what you have on your mind when you're a reseller. You go, ooh, that's pretty. I wonder how much that sells for. You know what I mean? It's every place I go, that's in the back of your head. Me and Kelly used to joke around all the time. We go, oh wow, there's bubble wrap going floating. The wind would be blowing and a piece of bubble wrap would go down. We'd have jokes about it because that's like gold to a reseller. That's another thing you got to learn, where to get your packing supplies. You have to learn that. You have to learn um, how the shipping works. So you have to know about your shipping people, the UPS, the USPS, the FedEx, all that. Um, so you're in a constant state of learning. So anybody, yeah, I go to Goodwill all the time, all the time. Now, not as now during COVID, I think I've only gone. Let's see. I went one time with my mom and Kelly, or me, mom, and Rhonda, something. Anyway, so we went to Goodwill. So I've only since COVID, I've only been like 3 times. I went the other day. Um, I love Goodwill. I love thrift shops. Period. I love thrift shops. Depends on how much of a hurry I am in. So yeah, I go to the thrift stores. I go to flea markets. Not all the time. I go to flea markets. We were wanting to go to the flea market. You know what? I need to talk to him, to my son. He's the one with the trailer, but he doesn't want to go really, really far with the trailer. So we're working on a yard sale. Already contacted some people about a yard sale. The problem is we got a wedding coming up, so we can't do it till probably after the wedding. Um, so we'll see. But I do want to talk to him about selling online. Don't just to get our foot in the door. If we have an auction on YouTube, it would be nice because he comes up with a lot of stuff. I come up with some collectibles too. I haven't done as many storage auctions as he has here recently because I'm tired. I have a unit full of stuff that I have to go through. So I don't really want to unless it's something that's just, I gotta have it. But it's a lot of work when you purchase storage units. And that's really what we do. It's cheaper than going to a flea market or a yard sale, or when you go to a thrift shop or a yard sale, you get to pick and choose. When you do a storage unit, you take everything for one price and you clean it out, and you pick and choose after that what you want to keep, what you want to donate, what you want to throw in the trash, or what you have to throw in the trash. So yeah, so we do. Yeah, really. Oh my gosh! And plus, we have people give you stuff, and that's cool too. If they want to give you stuff, it's not worth taking if it's not going to sell though. So I used to have people give me stuff all the time. And I did the storage units. I've done that since before the show. Um, a friend of mine gave me a bunch of stuff. Give me $20 and take this. I said, where'd you get all this stuff? He said, I went to a storage auction. I said, crap, I need to study up on that. So you study. So I had to learn how to do that. So everything's a learning process, but it's fun for me to find treasures. And so if anybody has anything that they want to let people know what you learn um, with the storage units, or what you learn with reselling or thrift shops, all of that. I had a lady tell me to always make friends with the thrift shop people because they will help you. Full-time job. Yeah, I know it is, but it's fun. You all you have to do is have a yard sale. If you don't want to donate anything, you can have a yard sale and make a couple of bucks. I used to do that with the kids, Deborah. I used to do that with the kids, and we would have a good yard sale. We would not have a good yard sale, but it didn't make any difference because I would use that money to treat the kids. You know, yeah, you'd be surprised. The thing about having your yard sale, you have to let them know way in advance what you're doing. So everybody could put you on their, there's so many resellers out there. This We have so many people at our yard sales, it is not funny. But we have a lot of stuff too. So, but everybody's chasing the yard sales around. So You put your yard sale notice everywhere you can. If you're like local and they have a bulletin board, you do this way in advance. As soon as you figure out what date you're going to have it, then you go ahead and you start doing notices. I always do if it doesn't rain, is what I say, because if it's outdoors, what do you want? You don't want to sit in the rain. If it's indoors, it doesn't make any difference, rain or shine. You can tell them on the notice, rain or shine. And you can put it on your Facebook page. You can, there's a place online that is, what is it called? Yard sale treasure map. You post it there. People go by that. See, you're lucky. Deborah, you can have rain or shine. Just keep in mind, they don't like to pay at yard sales. They don't like to pay a lot for clothes. You know, from 50 cents to $3, whatever, depending on what it is. And now if it's a jacket, we've sold brand new jackets. Jackets, zip up jackets for $10, name brand, at yard sales. So they're not going to pay as much at yard sales as they would in your shop or store or whatever. So keep that in mind. Yard sale prices. Yeah, that's where we get rid of all our holiday stuff, like personally, holiday stuff, clothes, kitchen stuff, any old furniture you don't want anymore. And then we have a rule that when it goes in the yard sale, it doesn't come back in the house or doesn't come back home. Now, my son has a trailer, so there's some things that he'll say, okay, we're going to try one more yard sale. And he'll put certain things back, and then he will have it again. And if it goes into the yard sale the second time and doesn't sell, it's gone. We also have, I'd like to have a giveaway pile at my yard sales, and I like to give stuff away. Stuff I know, because I've done it so long, will not sell. So it gets given away. Now, at the end of my son's last yard sale, he gave a bunch of stuff away because we were packing up. Once you're packing up, let's see, how did he work it? The stuff that he wanted to put in another sale, he went ahead and put in the van. In the trailer. And then he took the leftovers and he'd tell people if they pop in, just take whatever, So some people got some stuff for free, and then the rest went directly to Goodwill. And they got mad because he had like a lot. But too bad. They didn't have to take it, I guess. So you have to learn who's going to take your leftovers, because we don't like to throw stuff in the trash. There's a lot of things you got to learn. So, but anyway, if you want a yard sale, advertise as early as you can and everywhere you can. That means online and locally, with signs and on bulletin boards and stuff. And if you give them enough time, and if you make the bulletin colorful, like we had a red and white thing for one of his sales, and stuff like that. So it's all about learning. Anybody else got any ideas? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Anything that you've learned from being a reseller. All right, my lady, it was nice talking to you. Get back to work. I got to go run errands. Get this day going, or half this day going, the rest of the day going. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day. And let me finish here on Facebook and finish here on YouTube. All right, YouTube people, start subscribing because we are going to have a sale on YouTube. Have a great day.